Agụ na-eche mba, agụ na-eche mba, agụ na-eche mba echebe Igbo niile. Eyiya, onye mmeri. Agụ na-eche mba, odogwu n'agha. Agụ na-eche mba echebe Igbo niile. Eyiya, onye mmeri. Ọnọdụ bụ na ọ ga-adị ka ọrụ ebube. Ogechi ga-amara acha. Thank you very much. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night to some of you. I welcome each and every one of you this evening, the 12th December 2020. And as I do so, I want each and every one of you to welcome our brothers who will likely to join us later in the day. My name is Maze Innocent Nkendelem Emmanuel. I'm a member of IPOB. I'm here to bring the gospel of redemption, the gospel of truth, so that we can be free. Today, the 12th, something is happening today in Damnable Zoological Republic of Nigeria. And being said that, they reported today that our market, a market that belongs to the people of Igbo, particular ethnic group in Nigeria, who represent the indigenous people of Africa. Our market today has been destroyed in number 23 Festac Road by the Lagos state government. And doing so, they all went ahead to demolish a lot of properties. A lot of property belonging to our brothers, a lot of property belonging to our sisters. And we are now asking them, you people say that we are in one Nigeria. But we ask you, if we are in one Nigeria, why will you be treating us like nobody? And when I go through the media, the news, online news, to see if there is any place that this injustice is being reported by the Nigerian newspaper, I could not find one. I could not find even one to say that they reported this against the indigenous people of Africa. And this is the reason why that we propagate this gospel of redemption, so that the other people may join us from other parts of Africa. Because why we are fighting today is nothing but a fight for the total liberation of Africa. And this is the reason why that indigenous people of Africa, IPOB, under the leadership of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, we are doing everything humanly possible to restore the dignity of mankind in Africa, starting in Nigeria. Why do we do so? Because people can be able to be free to live like a human being. People can be free to worship in truth and honesty. People will not be scared, in a sense that when they lock their shop and go home, nobody will come with bulldozer to bulldozer their shops and the rest of them. So I welcome you in any platform that you're watching us right now, be it YouTube, be it Twitter, be it Facebook, be it tweets, because we are live and we are direct. Right now, we are propagating this news in more than 5 social media platforms in order for us to bring this news to the attention of the people, or the attention of the world. Because what we are facing as a people in Nigeria today, it's more than enough. It is more than enough. And this is the reason why that we call our brothers and sisters that fighting for one Nigeria is no option. Whatever that happens to you, like what happened today in Festac, our shops, our businesses being bulldozed by the Lagos state government. And when you ask, is Lagos state government or Lagos state is not part of Nigeria? Of course, the answer is yes. Lagos state is part of Nigeria. We are meant to be in one Nigeria. We are meant to be governed by the same government, but in expect that the people will be treating us differently. And this is the reason why that we say enough is enough. And the most barbaric part of it is that there is no social media. I'm looking at social media right now. Online Nigerian newspapers, Vanguard. Let us see if we can find any news related to our brother being killed yesterday. I mean, day before yesterday, the 10th of December. And this act that happened today, the 12th of December. Let us go through online newspaper of Nigerian government to see if this kind of a thing, we're able to see this injustice against the people of Biafra. And this is why we call on everybody, be it celebrity, be it a musician, be it whatever you are, as you believe that Nigeria is not working. If you belong to the ethnic group of Arewa, which is the northern part, if you belong to the ethnic group which is Oduduwa in Yoruba land, if you also belong to Biafra, and you know that what is going on in Nigeria is nothing but government against the people, you must rise down. You must rise up to say enough is enough. Because we are human beings. We cannot be governed by the people who don't understand the meaning of civilization. The people who believe in their ideology is to be ruling us like cattle. It is only cattle that you can able to rule or to control them as you like. It is only cattle that you can raise up your stick and direct them the direction that you want them to go. But as a human being, we meant to believe that we are practicing democracy in Nigeria. But where is the democracy? Where is the democracy? There is no democracy. Democracy is just a kind of decoration. It's a kind of decoration that the Nigerian government they decorated it and make it for us to believe that they are practicing, or they made it for the world to believe that they are practicing democracy. But the truth of the matter is that Nigeria has never worked, and Nigeria can never ever work. So I'm talking to you, brothers and sisters. That is a time for you to wake up. Most of us who find ourselves in diaspora, most of us have left the thing that we supposed to be doing as a people from a certain ethnic group, and we just forget about the things that we went through. Some of us crossed through Mediterranean Sea. Some of us crossed through through airline. But no matter how you struggle to come here, remember there are people who cannot be able to do that. And why is that? Because they don't have the means. But you and I that have the means to able to communicate and put one and two together and cross by air or by sea or by land in any way that we find yourself in diaspora. It is time for you to stand up because the luxury life that you've been enjoying other part of the Western world, be it in Asia, be it in America, be it in Europe, wherever you find yourself, just have one thing in common, have one thing in mind, that that system that you're enjoying, people fight for that system to be where it is. If the system is not up to standard, there is no way that you're able to live your life and thinking that there is your home. So I'm talking to you, my brothers and sisters. I want you this evening by 7 p.m. to join me on a live presentation by our able leader, Mazen Nandekanu, because he wants to talk to us. There's a lot of things that he wants to talk to us. And as a people, what we must do is make sure that we listen to him, or is jealous of the indigenous people of Biafra. Jealous of Biafra because Biafra is governed or controlled by only one command and one command alone, under the leadership of the country. And because of this, the world is jealous. Because of this, they don't want us to rise above where they kept us. We know that the Western world, that they mastermind our situation, that whenever you can speak, they will try to shut your mind down. Is either by their agents, which is in the government, or by our traditional rulers. This is the reason why that even our traditional rulers cannot be able to stand up and to speak against the impunity that is being committed against the indigenous people of Biafra. The traditional rulers who are in the middle belt cannot stand up and talk against the impunity being committed against the people of middle belt. The traditional rulers cannot stand up in Oduduwa land to condemn against the impunity being committed against the people of Oduduwa. And this is the reason why I would say the government as Nigeria as it is today has never worked since the creation of Nigeria, even up to today. Most of us have clamored, most of us have fight for one Nigeria before now. But seeing that Nigeria has never worked, and no matter how you try, with the 1999 Constitution, makes it impossible for Nigeria to remain as a good country. If you check the system that Nigeria is operating, Canada is operating the same system. I mean, Canada is operating the same system. Britain is operating the same system. Do you know why? Because there is a benefit and there is a disadvantage in this system. You know what I'm saying now? Indian is operating on that same system. You understand what I'm saying now? So all of this country, including Australia, is operating the same system that Nigeria is operating with. But the question is, why is Nigeria not moving forward? Have we asked ourselves that question? The reason why Nigeria is not moving forward, because Nigeria is operating under this legal system on the negative part. On the negative part, Nigeria is not representable. Even the minority in Nigeria today cannot find a voice in the government house. They cannot find a voice in the Senate house. They cannot find a voice in the House of Representatives. Why? Because the executive control the two arms of government. They control the House of Rep and they control the upper chamber, or the House of Lords, as they call it in Britain. or the second chamber, as we call it in Nigeria, which is the Senate House. The executive in Britain don't control the lower chamber and the upper chamber, which is the House of Rep and the Senate House. In Australia, the executive or the presidency they don't control what goes on in the House of Rep or in the upper chamber, which is what they call it in Britain, a House of Lords, or Senate House that we call it in Nigeria. This is the reason why even in Australia, everything is moving forward. In India, since India got her independence, India has been the world champion of all the medical drugs that we've been receiving as a people. Most of these people, you can never find their leader travel all the way from India to Nigeria for a medical care. But in Nigeria, it's other way around. In Nigeria, when a politician is sick, he will travel away all the way from Nigeria, Africa, to Europe, to Canada, to wherever that he pleases, to go and receive a medical treatment. Why? Because they don't have you at mind. So you have to reason. Why is it that they don't care about you? They take they took our monies away abroad, they invested, they buy mansion, they shop there, but when they die, they use Nigeria, they use Africa as a burying ground. This is the reason why you can never ever see a burial ground being progressed. The only place that you will find a burial ground, the only thing that you find in a burial ground, in a cemetery, is nothing but darkness, darkness, darkness. This is the reason why that we, the indigenous people of Biafra, we are calling you, we are trying to open your eye for you to understand exactly what is going on. Have you ever seen the British minister to travel all the way from Britain to Nigeria for a medical treatment? No, you don't see that. Or have you seen a president of Canada or one minister or the other in Canada to travel from Canada to Nigeria for a medical treatment? You don't see that. But Nigeria is operating with the same system that Canada is operating. Why? Because Nigeria is operating on the negative part. And when a government is beginning to operating on negative part, do you know what happened? It doesn't have anybody in mind. It doesn't have anybody in mind. All they care is about themselves. All they care is about themselves. So my brothers and sisters, you must wake up. You must wake up from your slumber, because the time is now. The time is now. There is no other time than now. If you don't believe in ideology of the indigenous people of Africa, this is the time for you to do that. This is the time for you to do that. We, the indigenous people of Biafra, we are trying to let the whole world know exactly what is going on in Nigeria. Because the social media that we know today, they don't care about us. They don't care about if we live or if we die. This is Nigeria for you. Even their media don't even care. So we have to care for ourselves. We have to cater for ourselves. On the 10th of December 2020, a young boy was shot and killed in Port Harcourt, River State. In Port Harcourt, in Iguacha, in River State, he was shot and killed. Why? What was the offense of this young boy? And when you hear the story, you'll be thinking exactly what really happened? What transpired? What did he do? Did he kill a policeman? Did he assault a policeman? No, he did not. This boy is a student of 5th grade in high education. He's in the fifth grade of high school. Now they call it in the Western world. In Africa, we call it SS2. He is still in secondary school. And this boy, by men looking, by seeing the picture, he is not even up to age of 23 years old. The boy that I'm telling you, he is the only son. He is the only son. He is the one feeding his family. He is the one feeding his family. And he have to wake up every morning to do what? To take his cyclist, which we call his keke na pepe. He will go out every morning and he will hustle to try to get something that his family will eat. Then after that, he will come back home and prepare for school. This is how life goes on in Nigeria. Do you see what I'm saying now? But on the 10th was the day that the Lord called him, but untimely death. Untimely death. This boy, the Nigerian police stopped him and demanded for 100 naira bribe from him. And when you hear 100 naira, you'll be thinking that 100 naira is 100 euro or it's $100. You know what I'm saying now? It is worthless. Everything about Nigeria is worthless. And the boy asked him, the boy told him and said to him that this is early in the morning. I cannot be able to afford to give you 100 naira, which is not even up to 50 cent European currency or dollar. You know what I'm saying now? So the policeman, he shot him and killed the young man. And killed the young man. Few months ago, October, a multiple massacre went on in Obibo, River State. And people were killed in numbers. Thousands upon thousands of people were massacred and killed up until today. People are still abducting people, going house by house, kidnapping people, flying them to Niger state in the northern part of Nigeria. So Nigeria has never worked, and Nigeria will never work. This is the reason why our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will address some of the issues today, the 12th of December 2020, for the way forward. Because since Nigeria cannot protect the life and property of the people, it is our responsibility as the people to organize ourselves and provide for us and provide for ourselves. Because the story that I just narrated to you right now about a boy who is driving cyclists for a living. With this, he feed himself. With this, he buy books that he can be able to, maybe textbook or something, big and the rest of them. He also feed his family. They just wasted his life just for nothing. So we have been providing for ourselves since after the 1967-1970 war, Biafran genocide. So this is exactly what we're doing. And this is the reason why that you can find a lot of men and women, everybody who have volunteered for the cause of restoration of Biafra. Because this restoration of Biafra, it's a mandate, and we as a people must do it. The Obibo massacre that took the life of over 1,000 people, because a curfew was put, and we cannot be able to see the video. We cannot be able to see exactly how they've been killed people. Because when they kill them, they disappear them. The reason why we saw what happened on the 10th was because the people, there is no curfew. There was no curfew. This is the reason why I'm calling you my brothers and sisters. And I say to you, once you are an indigenous person, whether you're from Oduduwa, Ariwa, whether you're from the southern Kaduna, or you from the great Biafran, I urge you to do what? To make sure that you support the struggle. You support the struggle. Because tell me what it will benefit you if you sell yourself or sell this noble family in the hands of enemy. But in 10, 15, 20, 50 years to come in the future, your children cannot be able to answer their native name. They cannot be able to speak their original dialects. Rather, they will be doing rankadede. We don't have any problem. If you do rankadede on your own will, we don't have problem with you. If you find yourself to be in the midst of Muslims, we don't have problem with that. As long as you do that willingly, because as a people, as the indigenous people of Africa, we're not against anybody worshiping whatever they choose to worship, but you have to do it on your own free will. You have to do it on your own free will, so that you give the impression that you're trying to force people. But in the case of the Muslim in Nigeria, is the other way around. A lot of people don't believe in this force by trying to force you to become one thing or the other, or trying to become a Muslim. You understand what I'm saying now? So this is the reason why you must stand up, you must do what is needful. Thank you very much for watching this program. Just a short program, about in 30 minutes. I want you to join us so that we can able to listen to our great leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, together. Thank you very much, and may God bless you as you do so.